From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Oh, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football.
Oh, come on. Don't quit. Not already. Well, that was a good stream, guys. See ya. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get me a cam so that you're not just watching some blank screen play video games. That guy was definitely weak. How in the hell would you quit, dude? You got some experience, obviously. Play the damn game. Dang, even when it comes to video games, ain't nobody got any sorts of frickin' will. It's pretty embarrassing, huh? Let's just go all classics. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get me a beer real quick before this game starts.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Returning from his hits on his way, Ray McLeod. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Howie, bro. Come here. Okay, San Fran, hell yeah. Good matchup. Go get your iPad. Oh.
Purdy on 1st and 10. And incomplete to open things up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Purdy now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Purdy from the gun. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 7 yards there and a first down. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his...
All right, boys, I'm back. Freaking. My son thought he was going to die because he, for whatever reason, drank hydrogen peroxide that was on the table that my wife was cleaning my other son's cut with. Hell yeah.
As you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Okay, let's play this shit out. Here we go, boys.
Look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Good read. Good read. I should not have thrown that ball.
It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being
It's time to turn it up a little bit.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the...
Yeah, I have Ben turn it on.
They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Ben, will you turn on Gabby's dollhouse for him?
Jefferson, 41 yards. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Feel man, I feel.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And they got it.
Damn
they
it.
Recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched
No, it's in our room.
10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards.
It's in the room
also
somewhere.
getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
On first down, it's Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete.
But I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the
See what happens here.
receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their completions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 9. Play action. Now Purdy letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Missed. You suck, Will. Oh, hell yeah.
Good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will ball his way in there for the 2 points. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Purdy off the play fake. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 24 yards the game there. Another first down as well.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's Samuel caught left side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Just what I need you to do.
Just a few inches left. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he pushes forward, but comes
what a valiant effort.
He'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I never know if I'm freaking streaming, if like when I'm talking, if it's getting into my opponent's ears, what I'm supposed to say. If I turn the game chat off, I mean the game chat off, like what does it do for me? Does my voice still hit the stream if I turn game chat off? What the hell?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I feel like a total noob.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
What a pop, Warner.
Try to duplicate that success here.
And it's
see what I did there?
those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On second down, Cook. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Cousins.
Oh my God, idiot. Get up.
But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting.
Looks got a bit of a fumbling problem, huh?
Exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And some space here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins.
Oh, come on.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to
I wanted to lead him inside a little bit. That was a lot of it.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness
Oh my God.
for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now we give right side McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. He's got room at the 30.
If you would just kept running, you would have scored a touchdown.
Down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
Ooh, we wasted some time there.
Right around the 12.
Oh, okay.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
You wasted good 50 seconds.
On 2nd and 7, Purdy flushed out right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And now
Man, you wasted a good opportunity for yourself. Play better. Play better. Not being a jerk, actually.
After the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
I feel like that was avoiding the play you haven't been able to stop yet.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives,
he's right. I
they'll want to get
run
those
the ball
running backs
more.
going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They juked him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra.
Why in the hell did I change direction?
Makes
me look like such a freaking rookie.
By forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
God.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's
Oh, don't get tackled by Cousins.
by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
He decided to run a
Gotta give it to you. That was a friggin' blast.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Under pressure, and they get
Oh, you can't run play action there, dude.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Purdy on 4th down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pop the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
Yeah, not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have
throw it
to
away.
It's going to be
Next time,
we're going to discuss heavily in the film
please throw that away.
You're absolutely right
They're
about
just
that
looking for
part,
an interception
because
right there.
they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Purdy will look to throw again here. Forced out to his left.
Oh no.
And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not
Move your slow ass.
there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where
What the hell are you trying to do here?
You just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No,
You know what? That guy was at least respectable. He didn't freaking puss out and quit. Especially when he had a lot of opportunities to. Hold on, I gotta get me a bet placed. Come on, Panchera, you need to get yourself a double-double. Palo Panchero. Panchero.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T.
Okay, does this still work? Okay. Okay, I got game chat muted. And this works. I had to check up on my freaking YouTube page. Go back and check that right now. So close right now. Whenever you phone.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
This is going to be a fun game. It's going to be a freaking challenge.
Ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis.
Depending on what he tries to do. If he...
From the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to
If he doesn't try to get cute, then it's going to be fun. But it's hard to tell with guys who play Madden.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Flush to his right.
He knows what he's doing.
Downfield by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
We gotta freaking close in there, boys.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like
Oh, come on.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Okay, all right.
38 yards. And the Eagles need
Let's just not make this a boring game like the last couple have been. Kind of boring.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Need to learn how to like talk and stream, and I don't know. I can't really. This is the one thing with just online head-to-head. You just don't really ever know. I just like playing with regular, actual, real rosters than these fantasy frickin' rosters. I don't play fantasy, and I'll just play frickin' fantasy and win my league just like I did this year. Other than that, I mean, Ultimate Team's cool and all, but everybody just ends up having the same players that are just boosted.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete, 30, 10, 5, touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in,
Open
partner.
it up.
Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Try to take it too far outside. If he just cuts up a little bit, he goes.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out. When the
Wow.
to the races, down the right
We're just going to have a
side.
cross
The 20.
freaking I guess we're just going to run boot crosses.
Just 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Elliott good
No,
with
it
a
will
PAT,
not.
and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for
This
a quick
Eagles
touchdown.
D-line, though.
More value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Cousins rolling to his right. They're unable
Pass
to connect,
interference.
but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
He's bringing pressure. Yep.
Cousins, they'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Cook running right.
Fletcher Cox is a
Gain down to
freaking
about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only
pain in the
a yard.
ass.
With 3rd and 9 looming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now a shot taken on 3rd
Okay, we gotta go
down,
field
but
goal.
it's going to wind up incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Plays good man coverage.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. The kick by Joseph is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
He's gonna catch me. He's gonna catch me for sure.
3 points in this one possession.
He's gonna catch me, try to sneak a fast one. Oh no!
Points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little
Fourth
too
quarter,
early
bro,
before
it's
it went
first.
10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Pass the 20.
Oh, you have got to be shitting me.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That was a lob off the back foot, bad mechanics, and still.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
31-point first quarter. Hell yeah.
Now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
You already know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it.
Come on,
and he
come on,
goes
come on.
out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on.
I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cousins on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Cook up the gut. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Cousins now. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Oh, come on, Kirk.
Off the mark behind him, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. Touchdown! Dalvin Cook, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
Okay, if I go big nickel and I bring Smith off the outside but still play a 3 zone or a cover 6.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip.
Here's a diving catch right side. Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown!
Watkins is freaking housing me right now.
Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I've got to figure out play call out.
From his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Look at Kirko James taken off.
Picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Throwing his Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 35. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. But 1st down, Hurts.
Oh my.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown 33 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Hurts will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Okay.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Nwangu now from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Jalen Reagor, 55 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Night, buddy. I love you.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Out to his left. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in.
What?
Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time,
are you kidding me?
It can make everything turn out just okay.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 72 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were...
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. He'll buy some time right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown,
what?
Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. are the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll set up a throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia.
I am sick of being torn up by this freaking Philadelphia teams.
And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
Damn it.
1-2, end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the
Hell yeah.
offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins now from the 50. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try the middle with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
From the 17, Cousins. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a big groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that towards his defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a matter of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. He works his way forward for a couple and past the 30.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's Dalvin Cook there with a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have moved out in front.
Sorry. I am dead silent right now. Probably just sounds stupid. I need to figure out how to start enticing people. Come on now.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed.
He's gonna quick pass interception. Oh, come on.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Baby.
Down to about the 45.
You're gonna be on my stream.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be
holy shison.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35.
This guy.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
really bailing me out.
Just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll throw again. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Reagor, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Oh, come on, dude.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a small
come on
him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
I'm kind of a jackass sometimes when I play. Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage.
Damn it, he's gonna quit.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. To throw is Cousins. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Fuck.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for
man.
number 3. And how about this right out of the locker
You're gonna
room?
quit.
Onside kick attempt. The
Are you gonna
Vikings
quit?
have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Bye-bye.
They find some open field here.
Oh, come on.
This one inside the 15, just a yard.
Quits. Oh, man. So we've snuck into the top 5. I mean, top 9.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. Gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact,
Okay, I'm playing Lamar Jackson, so I know that I gotta bring outside pressure. Always gotta contain my defensive ends. This is gonna be fun.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An early statement on the game team's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Following the interception, Cousins. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 62 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Okay. So hopefully we can just take it to him. I gotta figure out how to. Man, the Eagles loss is freaking killing me. I'm not happy about it.
Threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Come on, come on.
They think they have an advantage.
Here we go.
Dial up some of
Bring
those
some pressure.
plays.
Let's see what happens.
And get your offense moving.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. So the completion good for 7.
Okay, he's going to go underneath. It has to be. Holy cow, this guy is freaking got a shiesty connection.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Buying time.
There we go. Frick yeah.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Okay, awesome. We can chase him down. Come on.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to
Smack
about the
him.
46. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Come on, dude.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
What are you doing? This freaking guy. Where are you? Trying to run the clock. You're down.
Jackson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I'm just gonna get after him.
Robinson, the intended target on that one, but now it'll be 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That one complete to Prochet. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago.
All right. I don't know if he's gonna be able to defend this.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
There we go. Yeah. He's making slow reads.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
He's just trying to rely on Lamar Jackson's speed.
Try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Okay, come on.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Jackson now.
This guy stinks.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikingsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's so rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Come on. What are you going to do? Just
Here are the Vikings
basic
now to
ass
start their next
freaking
drive.
defense.
And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember
Adam Thielen on the jet sweep.
Like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. 9 yards to pick up there.
Yeah, this guy,
Well, we've seen
doesn't
running
really
backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is
computer assist tackles.
No question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Oh, Osborne, thank you.
1st down throw for Cousins.
I'll take Thielen.
Open here, Adam Thielen. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call it hitch, you don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
From the 44, Cousins. He'll fire it deep for Rager. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Quit, but we'll see.
Jalen Rager, 56 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a
Well,
simple
UT,
fly
this
route,
guy's gonna
wasn't
stick
it?
it out.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up
Come on.
incomplete. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I'm just gonna pack heat the whole time.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
How can he now find any mismatches? I don't think he's completed a single pass, I feel like.
Things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way
Damn
to
it.
avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Come on. I don't know if this guy, if I freaking just hit a field goal block, I don't know if this guy could read it.
Near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz, you've got to get it right. Otherwise, that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Now a deep ball there on second down.
I think it's because he doesn't have wide receivers on his team at all. He has 0 receiving talent.
They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 on the third down conversion.
Okay, here we go. Come on, buddy. What the hell is this guy steal? Take a timeout, moron.
Push the offense backwards a bit.
Do I have to go up like 28 for him to quit? I mean, I don't necessarily want him to quit because
Jackson will throw again. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
okay, this should be an interception. We gotta freaking run a QB contain. Come on.
From the gun, Jackson.
Almost called a freaking interception.
All the time I'm manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Flushed out right.
There we go. Yeah. Interception.
Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now.
Should be a
offer
touchdown.
a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
See, strategizing.
Here are the Vikings now to start their
Oh,
next
did you have one high safety? You're
They've had a very
effed.
solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now. And he's got a man complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Maybe we hook up KJ Osborne.
Now Cousins.
Oh man, that was just a not very smart pass.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And all the way in for the Ravens.
That's embarrassing. This is freaking embarrassing. All right.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
It's hard to act like I'm broadcasting to anybody when you just see the number 0 right there.
Decision to make when he's moving like that.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes it 14.
I think he's gonna kick an onside. Here we go. Here we go. Kick it. Kick the onside. Hopefully I don't Jackson to myself.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
I probably should run the ball. Dang it.
Because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra.
Okay, come on.
Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
If I give up this lead.
4th down, Cousins. Catches
come on.
the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Come on.
The Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag.
Roughing the passer. Come on.
Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I gave up a freaking 14-point lead to this guy. Okay. I need to.
Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Pathetic.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is embarrassing.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
All right, come on.
Final play of the half, Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense.
Oh, come on.
All tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Running for it, here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Okay, come on.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Again, it's Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I'm in the zone right now. I forget that I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't think I'm very good at this right now.
Got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go Madison up the middle. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. They'll roll him out right.
Oh my, why don't you just throw another interception? Just piss this game away.
Tyus Bowser with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
What am I doing?
Opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Damn it.
You talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
Come on.
Plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Am I choking right now?
About the way they're moving the ball down the field. They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down, it's
Oh my
Edwards.
god, I did piss.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have moved down in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
I don't know why I am struggling so bad. Just boot it. Alright, just boot it out of bounds then. I'll take it there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Here we go. He's going to probably bring pressure.
This drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah,
oh my god, what am I...
Even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result.
What?
So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you
What is going on here?
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Come on.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle.
Okay, come on.
And winning in a big
buddy.
way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Okay.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll take it
There
down
we
here
go.
just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Cook running right. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Oh, don't miss it. Please don't miss it. Okay.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Yes.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing, Jackson rolling to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force it.
His connection is just lagging me up a little bit. I don't know what is going
This
on.
is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. So
You're gonna
17
punt?
seconds now on the clock here.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, yikes.
Oh,
Terrible
yes.
kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Able to find Thielen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Cousins to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime. So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime, they've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Damn it.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win?
He freaking got a little nervous.
Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL.
Okay, there we go. What a good freaking set of field position.
Offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a first throw here in overtime. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On 2nd down, Cook. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Roquan Smith, he's the one that drops him this go-around. That pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God!
Be incomplete. Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to KJ Osborne.
Dang it, dude.
He's not able to get a